The beach, warm sand, clear water, pure paradise, until something moves beneath your feet. Just beyond the waves, silent hunters wait where you'd least expect. Some blend perfectly with the sand, others strike without warning. Every year, countless beachgoers come face to face with these hidden killers. Today, we reveal the most dangerous creatures lurking where land meets sea. Irukandji jellyfish. The Irukandji jellyfish, tiny yet terrifying, is a marine creature that poses a significant threat to beachgoers, particularly in Australia's northern waters. Measuring only about an inch (2.5 centimeters) across its bell with 4 delicate tentacles that can extend up to a meter (1 meter), its size belies the danger it harbors. This jellyfish is equipped with stingers not only along its tentacles but also on its bell, a unique feature among jellyfish. The venom of the Irukandji is extraordinarily potent, capable of triggering the Irukandji syndrome, a collection of symptoms that are both painful and potentially fatal. Symptoms can include severe back pain, muscle cramps, headache, nausea, anxiety, and in extreme cases, pulmonary edema, which can lead to heart failure. What makes the Irukandji particularly dangerous is its near invisibility in the water, making it difficult for swimmers to spot and avoid. Since its discovery in the 1950s, there have been several recorded instances of Irukandji stings, with some cases requiring hospitalization in intensive care. Despite their perilous sting, fatalities are rare, with only a few confirmed deaths from Irukandji stings, but the jellyfish's ability to cause severe physiological reactions makes every encounter potentially life-threatening. Australian authorities routinely warn swimmers about the presence of Irukandji during the warmer months when these jellyfish are more active and closer to shore. Sculpin fish. The sculpin fish, specifically the Pacific sculpin, is a formidable and often overlooked threat to beachgoers found in the rocky coastal waters of the Pacific Ocean. This fish is well known for its venomous spines and ability to blend seamlessly into its environment. Growing up to 18 inches (45 centimeters), the sculpin fish has a distinctive appearance with a broad, flattened head and a body covered in rough, bumpy skin. Its coloration, typically mottled brown or green, provides excellent camouflage among rocks and seaweed, making it easy to inadvertently step on or handle. The primary danger posed by the sculpin fish comes from its dorsal spines, which are capable of delivering a painful venom. These spines contain venom glands that inject toxins when they puncture the skin, causing intense pain, swelling, and redness at the site of the sting. In some cases, the venom can cause systemic symptoms such as nausea, dizziness, and difficulty breathing. Immediate first aid for a sculpin fish sting involves immersing the affected area in hot water, as the heat helps to neutralize the venom. Removing any visible spines with tweezers is also crucial to prevent further envenomation. Medical attention should be sought if symptoms worsen or if an allergic reaction occurs. Crown-of-thorns starfish. The crown-of-thorns starfish, or Acanthostar plancey, is one of the most dangerous marine animals you might encounter near the beach. This large starfish, native to coral reefs in the Indo-Pacific region, is named for the venomous spines that cover its body, resembling a crown of thorns. Growing up to 14 inches (35 centimeters) in diameter, the crown-of-thorns starfish is armed with long, sharp spines that deliver a potent toxin. These spines contain saponins, which are toxic chemicals that can cause immediate and severe pain, swelling, nausea, and even temporary paralysis if they puncture human skin. The pain from a sting can last for hours, and the wound can take weeks to heal, often leading to secondary infections if not properly treated. What makes the crown-of-thorns starfish particularly hazardous to beachgoers is its ability to camouflage itself among the coral reefs, making it easy to accidentally step on or touch one. Their sharp, venomous spines can penetrate through wetsuits and gloves, posing a significant risk to divers and snorkelers. For beachgoers, it's essential to exercise caution when exploring coral reefs and to wear protective footwear. If stung, immediate medical attention is advised to manage the pain and prevent infection. Blue-ringed octopus. Meet the blue-ringed octopus, a seemingly charming but deceptively deadly creature lurking in tidal pools and coral reefs, particularly around the Pacific and Indian Oceans. This octopus, though small, only about 5 to 8 inches (12.5 to 20 centimeters) when fully grown, packs a venomous punch that lands it a spot on our list. Don't let its calm demeanor fool you. When threatened, the blue-ringed octopus displays bright blue rings across its body, signaling danger. These vivid blue rings are not just for show. They indicate it's ready to use its neurotoxic venom, which is potent enough to kill 26 adult humans within minutes. The venom, called tetrodotoxin, is 1,000 times more toxic than cyanide. There is no known antidote, making any encounter potentially fatal. The venom blocks sodium channels, causing muscle paralysis, including those muscles required for breathing, leading to respiratory arrest and heart failure if untreated. Each year, several unsuspecting victims suffer bites because the octopus is often picked up due to its small size and attractive appearance. Despite their lethal defenses, these octopuses are not aggressive and only bite when provoked or accidentally handled. The bite is often painless, so victims may not realize they've been envenomed until respiratory depression and paralysis begin to set in. Immediate medical attention is critical and can be life-saving, involving supportive therapies such as artificial respiration until the toxin wears off, which could take hours. Fire coral. Fire coral, despite its misleading name, is not a coral but a hydrozoan closely related to jellyfish and sea anemones. This organism earns a spot here due to its ability to inflict painful stings that can ruin any beachgoer's day. Fire corals are equipped with tiny hair-like structures called nematocysts that release a potent toxin when touched. This toxin can cause both a painful sting and a rash, which in some cases leads to severe dermatitis. Unlike true corals, fire coral has a somewhat rough and fuzzy appearance, which can easily deceive unsuspecting swimmers and divers. Found in most tropical and subtropical waters, these organisms often grow on rocks or coral reefs, forming branches, plates, or rust-like structures. They are most commonly encountered in shallow waters, which makes accidental contact with snorkelers and swimmers quite frequent. The reaction to a fire coral sting varies from person to person, but typically includes intense burning pain and a rash that can last for weeks. The pain is often described as a burning sensation, akin to touching a hot surface. Immediate care involves rinsing the affected area with vinegar to neutralize the stinging cells and removing any tentacles or debris with tweezers, followed by seeking medical advice, especially if the pain persists or if a large area is affected. Box jellyfish. The box jellyfish, scientifically named Chironex fleckeri, is not just another sea creature, it is perhaps the most venomous marine animal in the world. If you see this while swimming, get out of the water right away. When talking about dangerous beach encounters, this jellyfish is a prime candidate due to its lethal capabilities and frequent presence in coastal waters. Each box jellyfish can have up to 60 tentacles, each one stretching to over 6 feet, 1.8 meters long. These tentacles are lined with thousands of nematocysts, tiny, loaded venom capsules ready to deliver a sting that can be fatal. The venom is so powerful that it can cause death in under 5 minutes, making it a critical emergency if someone is stung. On record, the box jellyfish has caused at least 63 deaths since the late 19th century in Australia alone. The real figures globally could be higher due to unreported incidents or misdiagnosed causes of death in regions where this jellyfish is found, such as throughout the Indo-Pacific. The venom of the box jellyfish attacks the heart, nervous system, and skin cells. It is incredibly efficient at causing pain and rapid cell death, leading to heart failure and at times death if medical intervention is not immediate. Researchers have found that this venom causes cells to become porous enough to allow a dangerous overload of potassium in the heart, which disrupts heart function and can lead to cardiovascular collapse. Despite their deadly nature, box jellyfish are visually fascinating. They possess a sophisticated visual system with 24 eyes grouped in clusters, providing them with navigational capabilities unmatched by most other jellyfish species. Now it's time for today's topic. It was a bright afternoon on Oahu's North Shore when 29-year-old tourist Mia Reynolds noticed something strange while walking along the beach. Just beyond the breaking waves, a dark, shifting patch was spreading through the turquoise water. At first, she thought it was a shadow from a cloud, but there were no clouds. The mass moved, swirling closer to shore, and the water began to churn as if alive. Curiosity got the better of her. Mia stepped forward, filming with her phone, when the shape suddenly broke apart, revealing dozens of long, writhing forms beneath the surface. Locals would later identify them as blue-ringed octopuses, one of the most venomous sea creatures on Earth, rarely seen in such numbers. Moments later, Mia screamed. A single tentacle had brushed her ankle, leaving a small puncture wound. Within minutes, her vision blurred and she collapsed on the sand. Lifeguards rushed her to Kahuku Medical Center, where doctors said the venom could have paralyzed her lungs if she had arrived any later. Scientists still don't know why the deadly creature surfaced that day. Some believe rising ocean temperatures drove them ashore. Others fear it's a sign of something far stranger. Weeverfish. Lying beneath the sandy shores, almost invisible to the eye, is one of the most dangerous residents of the beach, the weeverfish. This small, often overlooked fish packs a venomous punch that can turn a beach day into a painful ordeal. While humans are not their intended prey, the danger comes from the venomous spines located on their dorsal fin. These spines can deliver a painful sting if stepped on, often mistaken initially for a scrape against a rock due to their sand-blending camouflage. The sting of a weeverfish rapidly escalates in intensity, comparable initially to a bee or wasp sting, but quickly becoming more. Victims may experience swelling, intense burning pain that can spread to the limbs, itching, numbness, and redness around the sting area. Additional symptoms can include nausea, shaking, joint pain, headaches, abdominal cramps, and increased urination. For immediate treatment, the affected area should be soaked in hot water for about 15 minutes to break down the protein-based venom. This process, akin to cooking the venom, helps alleviate pain and prevent further tissue damage. While the pain might subside, it's crucial to remove any remaining spines with tweezers and continue soaking if pain persists. If symptoms worsen or if an allergic reaction occurs, marked by difficulty breathing, heart palpitations, and a drop in blood pressure, immediate medical attention is necessary. Electric ray. Lurking in the sandy shallows of the ocean, the electric ray, often mistaken for a harmless sandbank, packs a shocking defense mechanism that lands it among the most dangerous creatures on the beach. This ray uses bioelectricity to defend itself and stun prey, a rare trait in the animal kingdom. Electric rays possess specialized organs known as electric organs, which are located on either side of their heads. These organs contain thousands of modified muscle cells called electrocytes. When threatened or hunting, these cells generate a powerful electric charge which can vary between species. Some species of electric rays can produce a voltage up to 220 volts, enough to deliver a jolting shock to an unsuspecting swimmer or predator. The electric shock from a ray isn't just a mild zap, it can be severe enough to incapacitate a human, causing muscle spasms and temporary paralysis. In some cases, the shock can even knock a person unconscious, leading to drowning if in deep water. Thankfully, fatal encounters are rare, but the potential for severe injury makes the electric ray a creature to be wary of. Electric rays are found in both shallow coastal waters and deeper oceanic environments, making encounters possible during beach activities like swimming or when walking in shallow waters. Their camouflage and burying habits contribute to their danger, as they can be nearly indistinguishable from the surrounding sand until stepped on or disturbed. Pufferfish. The pufferfish, also known as the fugu in Japan, is a seemingly innocuous creature that ranks among the most dangerous animals you can encounter near the beach. What makes the pufferfish exceptionally hazardous is its potent toxin, tetrodotoxin, which is found in its liver, ovaries, intestines, and skin. This neurotoxin is up to 1,200 times more poisonous than cyanide, and there is no known antidote. When threatened, the pufferfish can inflate its body by gulping water or air, transforming into a spiky ball that is difficult for predators to swallow. However, the real danger lies in its toxin. A mere 2 milligrams of tetrodotoxin can be fatal to an adult human, leading to paralysis, respiratory failure, and ultimately death within hours if untreated.
Each year, there are numerous cases of pufferfish poisoning, particularly in regions where it is considered a delicacy. In Japan, highly trained and licensed chefs prepare fugu, ensuring that toxic parts are removed, but even with these precautions, there are still reported cases of poisoning. Beachgoers who may come across pufferfish should exercise extreme caution. Handling or consuming this fish without proper knowledge can be deadly. Symptoms of tetrodotoxin poisoning include numbness, dizziness, vomiting, and difficulty breathing. Immediate medical attention is crucial for survival.
Portuguese man-o-war. The Portuguese man-o-war, often mistaken for a jellyfish, is actually a siphonophore, an animal made up of a colony of organisms working together. Known for its venomous tentacles, it poses a serious threat to beachgoers and swimmers. Floating on the surface of warm ocean waters, the Portuguese man-o-war is easily recognizable by its bright blue or pink balloon-like float, which can be up to 12 inches, 30 centimeters long, and rises above the water like a sail. Below the float, tentacles dangle up to 30 feet, 9 meters, though typically they are about 10 feet, 3 meters long. These tentacles are armed with thousands of nematocysts, which are tiny venomous organelles capable of delivering a sting that can paralyze small fish and cause excruciating pain in humans. The sting from a Portuguese man-o-war is not only painfully memorable, but can also trigger serious reactions, such as welts on the skin, muscle cramps, and in some cases, even life-threatening symptoms like heart palpitations and difficulty breathing. Each year, numerous stings are reported around the world's warmer oceans, leading to warnings at beaches known for man-o-war presence. Treatment typically involves rinsing the affected area with salt water and applying hot water, which helps reduce toxin activity. Vinegar application is discouraged as it can trigger nematocysts to release more venom. Box crab. Known scientifically as Calapa, these crabs are sometimes referred to as shame-faced crabs due to their behavior of covering their faces with their claws. Box crabs inhabit sandy and muddy bottoms of warm coastal waters, often disguising themselves under sediment. This camouflage not only aids them in hunting small fish and mollusks, but also makes them a hidden hazard to those walking in shallow waters. Their shells, which can span up to 6 inches, 15 centimeters across, house a pair of powerful claws. These are not only tools for predation, but also defense mechanisms that can inflict painful injuries on humans. The danger of a box crab encounter lies in its potential to deliver a surprisingly forceful pinch. This can break the skin and introduce pathogens leading to infections. The pain can be immediate and intense, potentially ruining a day at the beach. For divers and snorkelers, disturbing a box crab can result in a defensive reaction. Their ability to bury themselves in sand means they are often unnoticed until stepped upon or handled. Barracuda. The barracuda, a formidable predator found in tropical and subtropical waters, is notorious for its intimidating size and fearsome appearance. These sleek, powerful fish can grow up to 7 feet, 2 meters, in length and are equipped with sharp, fang-like teeth capable of tearing through flesh with ease. Barracudas are known for their incredible speed and explosive power, which they use to ambush prey. They primarily feed on smaller fish, employing bursts of speed that can reach up to 27 miles per hour, 43 kilometers per hour, to overtake their quarry. What makes them particularly dangerous to humans is not a propensity for attack, but rather the risk posed by their curiosity. Barracudas are attracted to shiny objects, which can cause them to mistake swimmers' jewelry or diving gear for prey, leading to accidental injuries. While attacks on humans are rare and usually not fatal, the injuries inflicted by a barracuda can be severe, involving deep lacerations and possible loss of tissue. Most barracuda encounters occur in clear, shallow waters where visibility is high, conditions that also attract swimmers and snorkelers. Another risk associated with barracudas is ciguatera poisoning. This is common with barracudas that have consumed smaller fish contaminated with toxic algae. Symptoms of ciguatera poisoning can include nausea, vomiting, and neurological issues such as headaches and hallucinations. Sea snakes. Sea snakes, with their sleek bodies and aquatic prowess, are remarkable reptiles adapted to life in the ocean. Found predominantly in the warm coastal waters from the Indian Ocean to the Pacific, these snakes are among the most venomous creatures you could encounter near the beach.
What sets sea snakes apart is their highly potent venom, which is more toxic than that of most land snakes. This venom is a sophisticated cocktail of neurotoxins, myotoxins, and cytotoxins designed to paralyze fish, their primary prey. Intriguingly, despite their dangerous arsenal, sea snakes are generally docile and only bite humans in self-defense. There are over 60 species of sea snakes, and most of them possess small fangs located at the front of the mouth. However, their venom delivery is so efficient that even a mild bite can prove fatal. The beaked sea snake, for example, is responsible for more human fatalities than any other sea snake, primarily fishermen in Southeast Asia. While fatalities from sea snake bites are rare, the potential for a lethal encounter exists. The venom can cause severe symptoms within hours, including muscle pain, stiffness, paralysis, and even respiratory failure. Rapid medical response is crucial, yet the availability of specific antivenoms remains limited in many regions where these snakes are common. Spotted wobbegong shark. The spotted wobbegong shark, or Orectolobus maculatus, is an intriguing yet dangerous predator found in the coastal waters of the western Pacific Ocean, particularly around Australia. These sharks are masters of camouflage, blending seamlessly into the seafloor with their mottled patterns of brown, yellow, and white, making them nearly invisible to unsuspecting beachgoers. Typically growing up to 10 feet, 3 meters in length, the spotted wobbegong shark is an ambush predator. It lies motionless on the ocean floor, waiting for prey such as fish and crustaceans to come close before striking with lightning speed. This ambush behavior, combined with their excellent camouflage, poses a risk to swimmers and divers who might inadvertently disturb them. The danger from a wobbegong shark comes primarily from its bite. While not typically aggressive towards humans, these sharks will defend themselves if provoked or stepped on. Their bite can cause serious injuries due to their strong jaws and sharp teeth. Moreover, wobbegong sharks tend to hold on when they bite, which can complicate the injury further. In addition to physical injuries, there is a risk of infection from a wobbegong shark bite due to the bacteria that live in their mouths. These infections can lead to more severe health issues if not treated promptly. Scolopendra subspinipes. Scolopendra subspinipes, commonly known as the giant centipede, is a formidable predator on the beach, hiding beneath stones and debris along the sandy shores. This species is among the largest of centipedes, reaching up to 12 inches, 30 centimeters in length. The primary threat from the giant centipede lies in its venomous bite. Each of its 20 to 23 body segments is paired with a set of legs, culminating in modified claws near the head known as forcipules. These specialized appendages deliver venom capable of causing severe pain, swelling, and in rare cases, fever and weakness in humans. The venom of the giant centipede contains a complex mix of toxins, including proteins and peptides that disrupt cellular function and can lead to cardiovascular and neurological symptoms. While fatalities are rare, the discomfort and potential allergic reactions make an encounter with this creature particularly perilous. Found in tropical and subtropical regions worldwide, these centipedes are nocturnal hunters, preying on anything from insects to small vertebrates. Their aggressive nature and quick movements can startle and frighten even the most seasoned beachgoers and outdoor enthusiasts.
Cone snail. The cone snail, a seemingly innocuous sea creature, harbors a secret weapon that makes it one of the most dangerous animals you could encounter on the beach. Found in warm and tropical oceans, the cone snail boasts a beautiful shell, often sought after by beachcombers. However, beneath this allure lies a deadly predator with a venomous sting. Cone snails use a specialized structure called a radula tooth, which functions like a harpoon, to inject a potent cocktail of toxins into their prey. The venom, a complex mixture of hundreds of different toxins, is so powerful that it can paralyze fish almost instantaneously, ensuring the snail's meal cannot escape. What makes the cone snail particularly dangerous to humans is that there is no antivenom available for their sting. A sting from certain species of cone snails can be fatal. Symptoms of a cone snail sting can escalate quickly, starting from intense localized pain to serious systemic effects such as muscle paralysis, vision changes, and respiratory failure, which can be fatal if not treated immediately. Each year, there are reports of serious injuries and even deaths attributed to cone snail stings. The severity of these incidents often depends on the species of cone snail and the amount of venom delivered. The geography also plays a role. The larger, more venomous species tend to inhabit the Pacific and Indian Oceans. Fire ants. Fire ants, specifically the species known as Solenopsis invicta, pose a unique danger on beaches, especially in the southern United States. Unlike the occasional jellyfish or shark, these small but formidable insects are aggressive, highly organized, and capable of delivering painful stings. A single fire ant colony can house up to 250,000 worker ants, and they are notorious for their venomous sting that results in instant pain. The sting injects a toxic alkaloid venom called solenopsin, which causes a burning sensation, hence the name fire ant. Victims often experience red bumps and white pustules, which can become severely infected if not properly treated. For those allergic to insect stings, the reaction can be much more severe, involving swelling, dizziness, and in rare cases, anaphylaxis, a rapid, life-threatening allergic reaction. Fire ants build mounds in almost any type of soil, and they can be particularly prevalent in sandy beach environments where they are easily overlooked. An unsuspecting beachgoer can easily disrupt a mound, resulting in a swarm of ants quickly covering their body and stinging en masse.